Hi guys, today I'm gonna do a quick how-to on how I make my pot roast. So starting off, I have chuck roast here. I do have 6 pounds, not only because I have a big family to feed, but I'll have leftovers so I won't have to cook tomorrow. So 6 pounds of chuck roast I'm starting off with. I'm going to use thyme. I'm going to use bay leaves, dried bay leaves, okay? Paprika, minced garlic, minced onion. You can also use onion powder if you'd like. Parsley, fresh ground black pepper, Himalayan sea salt, garlic powder. I have a potato medley here or mixture, golden potatoes and red potatoes. 2 carrots that I've cut into, I don't know, guys, 1 inch, 1.5 inch pieces. I've cut the bigger ones in half so that they cook evenly. I have 2 onions that I've quartered. I have about 2 heads of garlic that I've smashed, and then mushroom. If you don't like mushroom, you don't have to add that, but stay tuned and I'll give you guys the next step soon. All right, guys, so I put about a tablespoon of each one of my seasonings here, 2 bay leaves and about 4 sprigs of thyme. What I like to do is get it all incorporated into one bowl, mix it up, and then I am going to season both sides. This is 1 tablespoon of each. Again, I've said this before, this is a big piece of meat. You want to make sure that you're seasoning it well. Another little tip, I am using a pink salt, a Himalayan salt. I'm not using iodized salt because when you use iodized salt on beef, it can give it an iron-like flavor. So I just try to avoid iodized salt. So whatever other type of salt you have, that would be great. If you don't, then you got to do what you got to do. But anything besides iodized salt. All right, guys, so at this point, I have seasoned the meat, all sides. I know I said both sides, but I want that on all sides. I'm going to get it in this pan I have set at high heat, and I just want to get a nice crust on all sides of the meat. That seals in all the juices and flavors, so it will be better when it cooks for hours and hours. You'll have that nice color that you won't get just from the oven. So we're going to sear it all sides. And we're going to deglaze the pan with a cup of red wine, preferably a wine that you would drink. If you don't like wine, you can always use beef broth, or I wouldn't recommend anything else. Wine or beef broth, okay, guys? When I say all sides, I mean all sides. Stand it up on every side, flip it over, left, right, up, down. Sear it on all sides, guys, okay? Take our cup of wine and just pour it into this pan. If you want to use wine but you're afraid of the alcohol content, don't worry, the alcohol will cook out of this. So after this is done deglazing the pan, I'm just going to take it and pour it right on top of my pot roast and my potatoes. I have my oven set for 275, so we're going to cook this at 275 for approximately 4 hours. 3 to 4 hours. Check it at 3. If it needs to go a little longer, then you just keep it in, okay? So take our deglazed pan drippings and red wine, and we're going to pour it on top of our pot roast. All right, so this is the finished pot roast. This has been cooking for about 3.5 hours. Everything is tender. The potatoes are fork tender. The carrots are done. When you stick your fork into your meat, you're going to want it to pull apart just like that. That's how you know your pot roast is done. If it's not fork tender, then you're going to want to keep it in there longer. But this is the final product, guys. Let me know what you think.